for those that are not familiar with Burden of Command, if you can give us like maybe a 3 or 4 minute elevator pitch of what the game is and what the overall, objective of the game is.
I'd be delighted. So actually, my background is Silicon Valley R&D and technology. So, I was beaten around the face and neck to learn elevator pitch. So I can't give my elevator pitch in one letter, but I can actually give it in one word. My elevator pitch is leadership. Okay, now I'll give you the 2-word pitch, leadership RPG. And now I'll give you the sentence, World War II tactical leadership RPG. All right. So, of course, none of us know what the hell a leadership RPG is, but I'll give you a metaphor for it. What would have been like to be Captain Winters from Band of Brothers? That's what Burden of Command is as a role-playing game. Now, if I put it in game terms for you, as opposed to sort of movie history, which is a central goal, then I would say think of it as like tactical RPGs, like story-driven RPGs like, Shadow Returns, Baldur's Gate, though not in the same style, but really any turn-based tactical RPG you could think of. But with the distinction that first we're doing leadership. What does it mean to lead on and off the battlefield? And of course, I can talk about that more. What is the burden of command? It's not a power trip game. It's you have a lot of responsibility for people's lives. So think of it as what 11-bit studios would call meaningful game, like This War of Mine, as another kind of metaphor, right? It wasn't fun being a civilian in Sarajevo, if you've tried that. I recommend everybody does. And, it wasn't necessarily fun or a power trip to be a captain in World War II with people dying around you, including your friends, or feeling that your bad decisions might kill people. So it's a pretty serious game. And then the last thing I think it's worth drawing on, while it's not a war game in the normal sense of that, which is sort of a unit on a tactical map focused game, it does draw on that tradition, especially from the board game ones like the classic Squad Leader and later things like Steel Panthers and name your favorite board or non tactical game. We do draw from that, but we also draw from XCOM. We also draw from story-driven RPGs. And we also draw from a lot of reading by me and the team on what it is to be a leader, as well as outside experts, colonels, historians, so forth. So I could go on, but I did give you the longer 4-minute, but I hope I gave you the one word too.
Yeah, that was great. If I was a venture capitalist, you would already have my money.
Oh, please feel free to send any. That's okay. We promise to do wonderful things. No strings attached, of course.